So I saw a friend of mine, he was dressed all in black. He was doing some crazy martial arts moves. So I said, "What's up, my ninja?" He said, "Hey, you don't get to call us that. Only we get to call each other that." Chill out, Daniel-san. I thought it was only bad when I said ninja. It doesn't get any better than that. All right. So I recently turned 50, and I started doing what you're supposed to do when you turn 50. I made a bucket list. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Make a bucket list. I'm not really that ambitious. So. I got a question. Anybody else here 50? All the ladies are 32, I know. I got a question. Why is it that all the people who told me 10 years ago, life begins at 40, didn't mention that death starts at 50? You turn 50, you are in the doctor's office every week for something. My doctor said to me, I have to give you either Crestor or Levittown. Do you have a preference? Whichever one's going to help me defeat He-Man. My daughter is 10, and she says, "Dad, you're so old." Hey, you know, I'm 50, but I'm not old. I can still rock and roll all night. I just cannot party every day. I just can't. I got work, I have a gym, it's just too much. So please do not ask me to party during the day. I will have to respectfully decline. So, my daughter and I, we have a 40-year age gap, but we get along great except for one thing: music. When we're in the car, it's like one of those black cop, white cop movies where we just keep pushing the buttons. You know, the other day I hit it, and out comes some nice rock, Thin Lizzy, right? Tonight there's going to be a jailbreak somewhere in this town. Yeah. My daughter says, "Really, Dad? There's going to be a jailbreak, but they're not sure where it's going to be?" I'm 10 and I can figure that out. How did I raise such a sarcastic little wise ass? I don't know where she gets it from. My daughter is a big fan of Taylor Swift. There's a great role model for girls, huh? She's constantly dating a different guy. She'll date a guy for 3 months, he'll dump her sorry ass, and then what does she do? She writes a song about it. Last year she was dating Bobby Kennedy's grandson. He dumps her, and what does she do? 3 weeks later, out comes her hit song. "You broke my heart, your uncle killed Mary Jo Kopechne." So, you know, a lot of guys don't like going down on a woman. I don't get that. I love it, because that's 3 less minutes I have to talk. Yeah, I'm the romantic one, you can tell. No, my wife is really romantic. We were watching on TV about a couple that had been married 65 years, and they died holding hands 10 minutes apart. And my wife turns to me and goes, "Do you think that'll be like us? You think we'll die at the same time?" Anything's possible if you're driving. She comes up to me the other day and says, "Guess what, honey? I shaved my vajayjay." "You shaved your what?" "My vajayjay. It's a cute little word for vagina. I heard that on Oprah." Don't ever say that to me again. "What, Oprah?" "No, vajayjay. If you ever say vajayjay again, I will smack you in the face with my panini." 2 weeks now, and my panini has not seen any vajayjay. You know, when I was dating, I noticed this game women always had. This happened to you guys on a date. If it wasn't going really well, she suddenly got a phone call, and it was like, "What? Oh my God, really? I'm so sorry, I have to go. My sister's in a coma. Why do women make it so complicated? If I was on a bad date and wanted out, I just said, so, you don't live within 500 feet of a school, do you? Because there's some paperwork, and it's a whole thing. You know, I just forgot, my sister's in a coma, I gotta go. So, abstract joke of the minute. I'll take famous phrases for $1,000. The answer is, catch 22. What will the Mets do if you hit them 100 balls? Like, you guys know, it is tough being a Mets fan. Been a Mets fan since '69. They've been breaking my heart ever since. 1 year in between. You know, I mean, every time something's going good, we get a great pitcher, Matt Harvey. What happens? Boom. He might need arm surgery out for the next year. But don't worry, the Mets crack medical staff is on it. They've already got his ankle in a cast and treated him for whooping coughs. I saw this thing on TV. It said people with bipolar disorder suffer for an average of 10 years before being diagnosed. I said, wow, 10 years. But really, if they're bipolar, aren't they only suffering for 5 years? I saw another thing on TV, very controversial. During halftime of a football game, NBC did a broadcast of a bunch of school kids saying the Pledge of Allegiance. But they edited out the words "under God," who outraged everywhere from Christians the next day. But they also edited out the word "indivisible," outraged everywhere from fans of the number 0. Living on Long Island, have you guys ever seen those Atlantic Honda commercials? Is that the weirdest place in the world? 100 employees, and not one of them has a freaking neck. Hey, how come everybody's coming down to Atlantic Honda? Oh no, we have the best selection of cars in the state. Our customer service rating is through the roof, and our service department is the best. I was going to try to apply for a job there, but I have to wear a turtleneck the whole time to hire. Like most comics, I actually have a day job. I am an organic food salesman. You know when you go into Whole Foods and you say, $7 for a quart of milk? What the hell? That's me. I'm the guy who goes into the store and talks to the manager and convinces him that whatever crap I have, he needs on his shelf. So I'll go in here, hand and say, so what do you think of my newest item? It's wood. No, it's not wood. It's an organically grown, nutritionally dense meal replacement. It's a block of oak. No. Here, it's a true fiber bar because most customers don't get the fiber they need. Try it. What do you think? I mean, it's gluten-free, wheat-free, dairy-free, soy-free, and 98% termite-free. Oh my God, are those splinters? No, those aren't splinters, that's raw wood pulp. Your body's not used to digesting such a perfect food form. So while the guy's on the floor, reaching for his cell phone to call 911, I say, oh, you looking for this? You want the phone? Huh? You take 10 cases, right? Reason number 23 why I'm going to hell. You know one thing I hate? I grew up in Brooklyn, I live out here. Everybody from Long Island originally from Brooklyn, or their parents were, or something. Before we turned 60 and moved to Miami for our final migration. I hate when people say, New Yorkers are so rude. We are not rude. We've just got shit to do. If you come up to me and ask how to get to the Empire State Building, I'll be go down 2 blocks, hang a right on 5th Avenue, head over to 33rd. But if you start in with, we're in from Iowa for the week, it's our first time in the big city. My wife's always wanted to see that building ever since she saw Tom Hanks kiss Meg Ryan. Shut up! I got stuff to do. I gotta get down to Union Square to see my dealer. Yeah, Union Square. Go down to 3rd Avenue, hang a right, head over to 14th. Ask for Paco. He'll be the only guy wearing a parka in the middle of July. Thank you guys. Have a great night.